I was 20 times less productive this week. And I think it's just because I needed more reminders to just not forget that what I'm doing actually does work. And so this video is basically made for me, and I figured that you will probably get value from it as well. Before that, listen to me. I've studied English for plus 3 years, Japanese for 15 months, and as a Zenith athlete, I focus on discipline and efficiency in language learning. Okay, so first, I stopped trying to look for freaking perfection. I swear, I had like 4 to 5 days without watching the comments on my YouTube channel, and 5 out of 10 comments were, "Bro, what anki deck are you using?" or "What is your immersion setup?" I swear, every time I see one of these comments, I will automatically think that you are kind of retarded. Just stop trying to find the perfect anki deck or the perfect dictionary configuration for your Yomitan settings. I literally got to 95% comprehension in animes with the most shitty configuration in my Yomitan ever. Now, if you really don't know what anki deck to use, in the description I always put the anki decks I use when starting. Literally, you don't need to think about it, just pick those 2 that I put in the description. I saw myself into scenarios this week that were literally just pure procrastination. My brain knows internally that there's literally nothing more efficient for reading than just fucking reading a book. And still, I tried to read manga. I was also thinking if I maybe should download a game for reading, you know, like in a more interactive way, right? Thankfully, I didn't. And all of these thoughts were real annoying during my immersion. So something I will start literally implementing from today is that whenever I get a thought like that, I will think that my brain is just stupid and I'll just ignore the thought. If you just explore your thoughts a bit, whenever you're thinking about something, you will get to notice how stupid the thoughts in your brain are. For most of the part, your brain always tries to get you to being comfortable, because in the old days, if you weren't comfortable, it usually meant that you were in danger. In summary, if you logically know what is the more efficient approach, just keep ignoring other thoughts that get into your brain. This week hasn't been as good for my immersion quality, so what do you think the reason is? It is because of everything that I do outside of learning Japanese. So I always preach this message in which whenever you do something slightly more fun than your primary action, it will be just so much more difficult to do the action you need to. And since I had literally like almost 2 months without a generate fun like eating sugar or hanging out, I thought that I was going to be fine. No, the point is you're never the exception to the rule. If the majority of the population struggles when they do X thing, don't think that you're not going to struggle if you do it, even if you think that you're not addicted to the thing that is fun. So for me, it was eating a lot of sweets while doing immersion, because you know, it will make it more fun and we need to prioritize getting fun, right? And the reality is, even if it's fun on the moment, tomorrow when you're doing immersion, you will not think, "Oh my god, I'm so grateful that I ate that sugar thing while doing immersion," assuming that you have more than a 2 digits IQ, right? One last tip I'm going to say, which is kind of difficult to apply, is to always put the next episode of whatever type of immersion you're doing right away. I noticed that these moments in which an anime episode ends or a video ends are the most dangerous when it comes to distracting yourself. I don't know if you notice it, but at least for me, whenever I do immersion for long hours, I usually end up finishing the hours I were supposed to do 30 minutes to 40 minutes later, and I was like, in what thing I used these 30 minutes? I literally used them in scrolling on YouTube or maybe watching my videos thinking that I was being productive. All of this because I didn't put the next episode right away without giving it a second thought. So please just make sure you don't procrastinate inside of your immersion hour. That's it for the video. Be sure to give me a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to have more discipline language learning friends. Thank you very much.